right, good morning. My name is Anna Irwin, and I am here at Autry Technology Center, and we are putting together a series of classes called Professional Skills, and the first one we're going to start with is communication. Okay, so when we talk about communication and connecting, one of the things that we need to talk about is this equation here, so to speak. This is a communication/connection equation. These are the things that are present that go on when we have the good fortune of having a face-to-face conversation. And they're body language, tone, and words. All three of them are present when we are face-to-face, and all three of them carry weight in this equation. However, it's not an equal weight, okay? It is not 33, 33, 33. So let's talk a little bit about the pieces first, and then we'll break it down into how they show up. Body language is the way we physically show up in the space of that communication. It's our arms, our eyes, our smiling ability. It's how we physically engage in the conversation. And each of us does this very differently. We have some defaults, and we have some pieces that we're very aware of. We have pieces that we're quite commonly taught about, so to speak. For the most part, body language is a unconscious behavior, in that we're reading it, a lot of it unconsciously, and we're doing a lot of it unconsciously, autopilot, so to speak. The body language piece, both reading and expressing, comes from a place that is deep in our brain called the amygdala, or the lizard brain. And it's that place that our brain uses to read a situation and tell whether or not we're safe. It's our fight or flight center. So it's constantly reading that body language. The second piece is tone. That's how the words are said. It can be the speed, it can be the loudness or the softness, it can be the clarity. It is a lot about the emotions that are behind the words. So the thoughts that we're having as we're in this conversation comes through, those emotions come through in our tone. And last but not least, of course, is words. And words are the thing that we usually focus on the most. It's those, like we go home at the end of the day and we say, I wish I hadn't said that, or I wish I had said that. And when we say those things, quite often what we're focused on are the words. So this equation will probably surprise you because, like I said, it's not equal parts. When we're in a face-to-face conversation, the most important piece, or the piece that garners the most value, so to speak, is our body language. It's over half of the equation. And again, a lot of that is being done subconsciously. Now, you can build an awareness, and that's a powerful way to become a good communicator, but a lot of it's done subconsciously. Tone is the next one, and it's at 38%. So now we're well over 90% of this equation, and that only leaves a single digit for words. They come in at a whopping 7%. So, having said that, I want to talk about the idea of when we don't have the good fortune of being face-to-face. Let's say we're on the phone with somebody. We've now lost the ability to see the body language. Now, the interesting part about that is that doesn't revert all of that power to words. What it actually does is places it mostly on tone and a little bit more on words. I can hear whether or not you are engaged. I can hear if you are interested, if you're disinterested, if you're angry. That tone will color that conversation that I have with you on the phone. Now, let's say, because we live in a world of modern technology, we don't even have the ability of hearing your voice. Now we're down to email or texting, which is reliant completely on words. Now, the thing that was only worth 7% in the original face-to-face conversation just blew up and is now worth 100%. The thing that was least reliable becomes the thing we rely on the most. Hence, we have a lot of miscommunications that go on with our texting and our emailing. So any chance any opportunity you have to make a face-to-face connection, especially before doing emailing and texting with each other. If I have this established, these two pieces established, it helps when I'm limited to just words with you. So make every effort that you can to have one of those face-to-face conversations so that your future words-only emailing and texting conversations have some sort of a foundation for you to work off of. And recognizing that these things make this equation and being more cognizant and more aware of how I can use these makes me a better communicator. Thank you.